how are you today?
Hi Sandra, I'm good. Thank you. How about you?
I'm doing well. Angel, can I ask your opinion about something?
Of course, Sandra. What do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about students using handphone at school. This topic is often discussed by student and teacher. What do you think about it?
In my opinion, handphone can be very useful for students if they are used properly. Nowadays, technology is very important in our daily life. Students can use their handphone to search for information on the internet, research easily, and learn new things easily.
That's true. Handphone make it easier for students to find information quickly. For example, where we do homework, we can search for example online.
Yes, and sometimes teachers also ask students to use their phones to find learn material. We can also watch education video that help you understand listen better.
I agree with you. Extended and educational videos can make learning more interesting and easier to understand.
Exactly. Technology can support the learning process in my ways. That is why many people think handphones should be allowed at school.
However, I also think there are some problems with students using handphone at school.
Really? What kind of problems do you mean?
Some students do not use their phones for learning. Interested, they play games, watch entertainment, videos, or open social media during lesson.
Yes, I agree with you. That can dis the learning process and make students lose for during class.
Actually, when students pay more attention for the phone, they mind to listen to the teacher.
That is a serious problem. Learning requires concentration and attention.
Yes, and sometimes students secretly use their phones under the table during lesson.
I have seen that happen before. Some students think the teacher will not notice.
But actually, it can alter the learning and the academic performance.
I think the real problem is not the handphone itself, but how students use it.
That's a very good point. So, do you think students should be allowed bring handphone to school?
I think students can bring handphones, but there should be clear rules from the school.
What kind of the rules do you think are important?
For example, students can only use their handphone when the teacher allows. It's during normal lessons, they should keep their phones in their bags.
The sound like a good solution. It can help students stay focused during lessons.
Yes, and when the teacher asks students to search for information, they can take out their phones and use them for learning.
I think teachers should also guide students on how to use technology responsibly.
I agree. Students need to learn how to use technology wisely, not just for entertainment.
I addendum. Parents can also remind the children to use their phone responsibly.
That's true. Parents and teachers should work together to guide students.
Handphone can also help student communication with their classmates about school assignments.
Yes, especially when students are working on group projects of or homework.
For example, students can share information, discuss ideas, and help each other understanding the lesson.
That's right. Technology can make communication faster and easier.
However, students must also know when is the right time to use this their problem.
Absolutely, discipline is very important when using technology at school.
In my opinion, handphone can be both helpful and distressing. It depends on how students them.
I completely agree with you. If students use handphone wisely, they can improve their academic and learning experience.
But if they use them of games and social media during class, it will become a problem.
That is why rules and discipline will be very important.
Thank you for sharing your opinion, Angel. I learned many new ideas from this discussion.
You're welcome, Sandra. I also enjoyed talking about this topic with you.
Maybe next time we can discuss another interesting topic related to education.
Sure, we'll love that. Talking about school topic is always interesting.